While she thinks she's a maverick, he drives into oncoming traffic. Yeah, she's pissing off Chi, and he's trying to cop a plea. It's almost the perfect setting for a new sitcom.
While she's out there masquerading, he's inside a trade-in. And everyone says she's so conniving while he's drunk driving. And when there's trouble overseas from conflicts with the Taiwanese, it's the Pelosi's, baby.
Wow. You know, Gene's standing over there. I told Gene, can you make something truly awful? And he said, I'll give it a shot. And he forgot to put the little apostrophe in the Pelosi's. Oh, there's no apostrophe in Pelosi? Interesting. It sounds like an illness. You've got Pelosis. Anyway, as you know, Nancy left Taiwan on Wednesday after meeting with lawmakers and offering U.S. support for the island that China claims as its own. China had threatened a forceful response if she visited, and they ramped up their live fire drills around Taiwan upon her arrival. They also threatened to shoot wooden stakes and garlic at Pelosi's plane. But old Nance waved it off and even took a jab at China's prez.
Whatever China was going to do, they will do in their own good time. Whether it's certain insecurities on the part of the president of China as to his own political situation that he's rattling a saber, I don't know.
Rattling his saber? Now, for most of us, that's a euphemism. But being that she's 120 years old, she means it literally. Bottom line, Nancy's sparking conflict with China after telling everyone else to shut up about China. Remember, this is the same person who said it was racist to call COVID the China virus and told our Olympians to keep quiet during the Beijing Games.
I would say to our athletes, you're there to compete. Do not risk incurring the anger of the Chinese government because they are ruthless.
I'd call her a two-face, but that was 4 faces ago. So, yeah. They love that, huh? So her visit may do nothing more than create more conflict with China, which means they'll just cozy up with Russia. But maybe the trip will pay dividends, at least to the stocks her husband bought. Meanwhile, there are new details about her husband, Paul's DUI arrest. Court documents reveal he had a drug in his system, was slurring his speech, and handed cops a California Highway Patrol donor card. So it looks like he tried to weasel his way out because he knew he'd failed the sobriety test. And really, he had no excuse to drink. His wife was 3,000 miles away. Terrible. But what a jerk. But what a jerk for using that privilege card. Those should be reserved for average Joes and not for people in power.
No. Carl, no more microwaving fish at the office. We've had enough.
Well, I got news for you, pal. I can do whatever I want.
Wow. You know what, Carl? You microwave all the fish you want.
This guy slept with Nancy Pelosi.
So, Kat, you know what gets me? I was thinking about this morning, what pissed me off about this. Pelosi going to a country to provoke an enemy is exactly what they kept saying Trump was going to do.
Yeah.
That he was going to provoke our enemies. He's unstable. He could start World War III. And what happens? We're basically in a war with Russia right now, and we're trying to spark a conflict with China.
Right. I agree with that because, I mean, her trip, what did her going there do to make anyone safer or to help Taiwan at all? If anything, it just pissed China off and could have actually had the opposite effect. But it makes her look good,
right, and
it makes her look tough. And I think that's what all of this is about. Plus, you just can't, stuff with her husband. You can't really... I don't know. You can't really trust them. I mean, he's the best guesser in the world, in the finance world at least, and he didn't know, couldn't guess. You shouldn't drive hopped up on booze and pills. And they're probably fighting a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
They're
That.
screaming at each other, but they decide to stay together and raise their investments.
Yeah. They're staying together They say that. Stay together for the investments.
Yes, their venture capital needs both parents.
Exactly. You gotta keep that beautiful mansion clean, Tyrus.
It ain't broke.
The only but the thing is, she never cared about being I guess like being brave against China. She was telling everybody not to be.
Cut her some slack, man. I mean, it's never good to go to a country during invasion season. I mean,
Invasion.
you know, there's a whole thing, refugees on the beach and stuff. Yeah. It's, you know, it's tough when you're trying to get a tan. Listen, I think she went on a shopping spree. The spot's hot. She brought a bunch of empty suitcases and Air Force 2, and you know, you got to get toys for the kid. Where better to go than Taiwan? Everything's made there, so there's a pretty good chance she was just saying, like, so what are you guys investing in? Is this a new product? Is this what we're going to do? What kind of tank are you going to? Hey, sober up. I need you to invest 20 on this and that. They're going to do this, do that. So I'm just speculating. You know what? And the other side of it is, at least we got to have one tough person in the White House. But, hey, kids at home, if you ever want to see what it looks like when another country has dirt on you, watch our president respond to China threatening the leader of our house. That's when you're in somebody's back pocket.
Ah, interesting. Jamie, do you wish you had like a little donor card to get you out of problems?
Oh, yeah, I could really use. You're right. He doesn't need this kind of help. He's a powerful guy. I would love a card like that. And I heard that Biden did try to call Pelosi and tell her not to go. Really? But by mistake, he made the call on his iron. And it's like, how was the phone call? It was hotter than I expected. This is the first time, maybe I'm ignorant, but this is the first time I've ever heard the phrase saber rattling in my entire life.
Really?
I swear to God. I always thought that was like the most you could get away with at a strip club without getting kicked out. Saber.
I think that's what it means.
Right?
Yes. I think you're right. You're right.
Do you kind of feel bad for her? I feel like her husband's get out of jail free card should be that he has to be married to her. Like, I think that's enough.
Yes.
Like, if you see my wife, I got drunk and drove away. And they'd be like, oh, get on with it.
PAB, I think what's most nauseating is that he's a rich drunk who tried to use a privilege card on the cops. And it's like, if you're, you know, it's kind of tacky and gross. Those cards are for everybody else, not you.
Absolutely. And, you know, I also love the fact that it didn't work. You know, I got to give credit to the cops. You know, he's like, look, here's my donor card. And they said, oh, that's nice. You're under arrest. And now he wants a refund. So I love that the fact that the cops just said, we're going to do it anyway. But I have to agree with Tyrus when it comes to why Nancy Pelosi went over there. You know, probably a couple of reasons. One, she wanted to get away from him, as Kat said, and all of his issues. But also, she's trying to maybe, you know, draw attention away from all the problems that we have here. And she got some bipartisan support for not caving in to China. So I think it was a win for her. But the real question is, why was Biden on the other side?
Yeah, no, it's interesting. And it's weird. It's like, it does sound familiar to me. A country warns us repeatedly of a red line. And we cross it, then they violate international law, and then you got a war. I mean, it sounds a little bit like something that happened about 6 months ago, okay? All right. Up next, something's gone wrong with this Beyonce song.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.